What is the AHW Universe doing? I'm Bulldog, and welcome back to another video of mine, and it is 80 degrees out, and I didn't bring any water! Is there any water over here? No? Hey, I got any water, fucker! Hey, anybody in the woods got any water? No. Fuck. Well, this is a little different from where I've normally made videos. This is pretty much where I made my new logo. But anyway, that's not what the video is about today. The video about today is what are my top 3 favorite bands. And I was just listening to my number 1, but I'm gonna go from number 3 to 2 to 1. Because I feel like it's better that way, because it'll be sort of a surprise. So number 3 being Cattle Decapitation, a very fast-paced death metal band, and it is the dude that does the vocals, Travis Ryan, is, I'd say, in my mind, one of the most insane vocalists in metal at all, or overall, because he can do so many voices. The guitars are just fucking insane. The drumming is actually one of the fastest, I think. But if I would have to pick 3 of my top favorite songs by them, I would say number 1 being Crocodile Rock Clandestine Ways, which is the title. Number 2 being Finish Them, and number 3 being Forced Gender Reassignment, which is considered to be one of, if not the most heaviest song of all time. So yeah, Cattle Decapitation is badass. I don't listen to them as much. I feel like they're kind of tied. They're not really as tied, but number 4 would be Lamb of God if I was making a number 5. Number 5 would definitely be Five Finger Death Punch. I don't know why I'm going to number 5. This is the top 3. But anyway, number 2 is Dying Fetus. It is a band that has been going on for about 30 years? Shit! That band's old! And the vocalist has been there since the beginning. Yeah, so Dying Fetus is a deathcore, death metal band that mainly relies on growling, shredding, and blast beats to be able to, for their sound. And their most recent album that came out a few years ago, called Reign Supreme, is pretty much meaning that they reign supreme over the underground metal bands, because they pretty much do. They're fucking popular. They've been around for 30 years, and they're just amazing. The drumming is the drumming's fast, but not like insanely fast, like Cattle Decapitation. And the main vocalist, John Gallagher, has been there since the beginning. He's been there for 30 years, and actually I think his birthday was yesterday or the day before. That's pretty interesting. But anyway, and number 1 being what I was listening to on my walk here, being the Amity Affliction. Amity Affliction is sort of like a punk rock band that relies on, I guess, like soft vocals and then also screaming, and their bands have just been amazing. I'd say, oh yeah, I didn't say my top 3 for Dying Fetus. Dying Fetus, my top 3. Number 3 would be From Womb to Waste. Number 2 being, actually no, number 3 being Fade into Obscurity. Number 2 being In the Trenches. And number 1 being Subjected to a Beating. Subjected to a Beating being their actual, like, most popular song. And so yeah, Amity Affliction has, my dad, it's one of the 2 bands that my dad has showed me that I fell in love with. Amity Affliction is my favorite band of all time, because I've listened to every one of their albums, and there's so many good songs. And they actually released a new album, I think, back in April? Somewhere around there. But that album is a banger. It's called Everyone Loves You Once You Leave Them, and you should check it out. I don't have the technology or shit to be able to put a link in, because my school computer doesn't allow it, and my phone, I don't know, I don't want to do it. I'm lazy, I'm sorry. But anyway, so my top 3 songs so Amity Affliction, actually, they've been going on since 2008, I think. Yeah, 2008, and I think they just started becoming more popularized in 2014. That's when their album Chasing Ghosts came out. But actually, my favorite album by them, except Everyone Loves You Once You Leave Them, is Let the Ocean Take Me. And I think that came out in 2012. Maybe 2016. 2018, Misery came out, and Misery was their softest album. I don't know why I'm telling you this. I bet you're just here just to be like, oh, what is he gonna upload today? But anyway, yeah. So my top 3 favorite songs by Amity Affliction. Ah, shit. I've listened to so many of their songs. What would be my top 3? I never thought about this. Number 3 would be Open Letter. Number 2 being Rip Bon. And number 1 being... Ah, shit. What would number 1 be? Number 1 would be Don't Lean on Me. I don't listen to that song too much anymore, but it is the song that I can get into anytime. But anyway, that is all for this video. I hope you love my new background. This is where I live now. The woods! I'm homeless! No, I'm not. High school my life took a really dark turn after high school. I now live in a park that closes at dusk and dawn. And this is where I sleep. I sleep on the edge of a fence. And if you're wondering what I'm holding to make this video, there's a fence right here, and there's a bit right here sticking out, and I had that holding on my phone. That's how I also made my new logo and background. Well, not really background. My background's around, like, it's just a nice picture that I have. But anyway, I think this is the end for the video. So anyway, let's see how loud I can do my outro, because no one else is here. So anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, hit the like button with your finisher, then pin over the 1, do the recount. But if you disliked it, please tell me what I could do better in the next video or in the future. And bada bang, bada boom, bada bang, bada boom, bada bye. Bye. And I'll see you in the next video. See ya.